Number one comedian here in Philadelphia. Number one comedian here in Philadelphia. Number one comedian here in Philadelphia. Number one comedian here in Philadelphia.
Platinum Touch presents the show you all been waiting on. And now, it's time for the Hill-arious Show with comedian Malcolm Hill.
What up, everybody? It's your boy, comedian Malcolm Hill, man. This is the Hill-arious Show. Each and every Thursday, it's the Hill-arious Show. Each and every Thursday from 7 to 8, right? We bringing some of the funniest comedians to ever, bless the stage, right? We on?
Yes, we are.
I can't hear nothing. All right. Bringing some of the funniest comedians ever bless the stage. Man, we have, actually today, we got another one of the best female comedians that I've actually worked with that I like. And she is a stone cold beast. Actually, my opinion, in the top 5 in the world of stand-up comedy female comedians, man. Just because you don't see them all on the big, this woman is next up. Trust what I tell you, man. Right? So this is the Hill-arious Show. Before we get started, I got to bring my co-host. My man, N.A. is in the building. N.A., where you at?
What's going on, big brother? I'm here, man. I'm right in here, brother.
Okay, that's what's up. And other co-host, my man, JoetheBoss. Looking all shining. Right, what up, Joe?
What's up, Nate? What's the deal?
What's the deal?
What's up? All right. And we got the beautiful Lady Shine that's going to be coming on in a minute, right? All right. So, before we get started, if you do anything this weekend, Joe, you do anything good this weekend? Anything?
This weekend coming up or next weekend?
No, this week the past. Have you done anything?
You want to know about some future activities?
No, I want to know what you did this week. Okay, I want to know. You know what I mean? Did you go golfing? Because you're golfing every 5 minutes.
I did actually. I went golfing Friday night, man. It was nice. I'm still practicing. I'm still trying to get my skills down, but I'm working on it. So I'm trying to master this thing, golfing. The people see me. I'm learning. Shout out to my trainer, Jerry. But hey, that was just about it this weekend, man. I'm just out there enjoying this weather. That's all.
Okay. NA, did you have you done anything spectacular? The promoter of the year. Have you done anything this weekend?
I ain't did a damn thing this weekend, man.
Okay.
I ain't think about doing a damn thing.
You was getting the Hill-arious Show.
I'm lazy. Now all I work on is this show. So that's what I did all week.
Okay, well, listen, man, you got us in the runnings to be number one. I feel that we in the runnings to be number one. You know what I'm saying? But
definitely,
there's a lot going on, that we gonna touch on today. Like Ice Cube talking all that good stuff all year, couldn't find out he working with Trump. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can be. The name of this thing is "Can You Be Bought?" That's gonna be the title of this week's show. Can you be bought? Right. So we gonna talk about that.
You said he working with Trump?
Yeah,
definitely.
Yes,
definitely. If you heard him right, he said the $500 million check that they donated was really good. So,
oh wow,
he sold his booty.
The whole time.
Not the whole booty.
Oh man, Ice Cube surprised me on that one.
That's crazy.
That's messed up.
Definitely.
Can you be bought?
Like Doughboy when I heard that noise.
You said, can you be bought?
Can you be bought? Now, can you be bought? Even though you already rich. See, you can be bought if you on Section 8 and all that. You might be getting bought. But if you're rich already, can you be bought? Right? See, I'm at the be bought stage. Me personally, I can
no.
I'm sorry.
What would be the price? What would be the price that you would take that you just would not care to be bought?
To be
right
able to
now.
pay my back child support off, to pay off. So I'm just playing. I got a lot of bills that need to be paid off.
What's the number? What's the number? What's that number?
What's the number, Malcolm?
What's the number? 1 million, 2
right
million?
now. They come at you right now.
Million.
Yeah.
I could be bought for 10,000 right now.
Oh, come on, not for 10,000.
Listen, man, I will be out there working for 10 stack of Roonies right now.
Oh,
I don't know, okay?
That's a shame, man.
That's a daggone shame.
You might as well become a damn stripper or something, man, if you're going to sell yourself at $10,000.
Listen, where I'm at right now, 10 stacks.
Nate, I thought he was going to say $1 million.
I think he's going to say at least 3, 4, 5 million. He's going to say what? Million? He was insulted.
No,
millions.
Millions.
Hey, Donald Trump had your booty fast.
For $10,000, I'll be that guy that worked for the car lots. You ever see that flag that be flopping like this?
You be out there with the signs?
Yeah, with that sign. You ever see the guy with the Statue of Liberty, John? And he got the sign holding up. Bob furniture.
Paint your whole face green.
You out of pocket.
Man, listen though, right? Let me ask y'all this, because we all know, like you said, can you be bored if you already got money, right? Now we know Ice Cube got tons of money.
Yeah.
Do we really think he was bored, or do we think that they got some money he don't want to let out?
They gave.
I mean, it's a possibility.
Yeah,
but
you think about that. You think about that envelope coming out and that folder and the pictures that he probably got some pictures butt naked. You know what I'm saying? Kissing on another man, like.
Oh no, not cute.
Not
cute.
Man, listen. Hey, listen.
He's a damn lie.
Hey, man, listen.
Not cute.
LA is crazy, man. I'm telling you. I was out LA years ago. I talked to the Faison Love, Big Worm from Friday. He said, man, this whole town is gay. That's the only thing I remember him saying. You know what I'm saying? But you never know, though. You know what I'm saying? Like Malcolm said, he already got money.
Yeah, he already got money.
What would really be his reasoning for supporting this guy?
If you got pictures of me in an uncompromising position.
Bobby Valentino. Right? Call it the Bobby Valentino.
Uncompromising position. That's the way to put it, in an uncompromising position. Okay? You don't have to pay me. Okay, you ain't got to pay me. I need those pictures. Okay, you ain't got to pay me. I need those pictures.
So he tell you to do one video.
Yeah.
You come out and say that you supporting me. I ain't gonna put this video out.
Right.
You're gonna be out there talking about I support Trump and all he do.
Yeah.
Listen, if he got pictures of me, you'll see me like this flopping. You'll see me flopping.
Hey.
Take your face.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Everybody said Kanye West was crazy and nuts and all that, but I just checked the Forbes list and he had $3.5 billion. He's surpassed everybody right now.
Well,
so
there you go.
And you know who he rolling with.
Right.
And it ain't Rockefeller no more.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. I get that's the wave.
I don't want to. I don't want to keep our guests. You know,
he getting Kardashian money.
Right. I don't want to keep our guests holding too long because she got a show. Because this woman always got a show. Okay. Always like Monday, Tuesday, shows on Monday, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and double booked on Saturday and Sunday. Always booked. Right.
Always.
So yeah. With all that said, man, one of the funniest women in comedy, man. I need y'all to make some noise for the beautiful Stiletto. Make some noise.
Queen of the South.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, no, that's beautiful Lady Shine right there. Okay. Oh, there she go. There she
go. Unmute her. Tell her unmute her mic.
Unmute. Hey, unmute. There's a mute button on there somewhere.
Is that unmute? Am I unmuted?
Yeah.
There you go.
You guys can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you and see you.
Okay, that's totally. See? Okay, now I can hear you. You can hear me. What's good?
What's up?
Hey.
What's up?
Hey.
It's an honor and privilege to have you on here, man, because you so hard to track down. Like I said, I had to compromise and said, I got to interview you while you're on your way to a show because you ain't never not at a show. Okay.
Right. Never. Is that what you're doing now? Driving on your way to a show?
Yes.
I'm not doing anything illegal. I actually, because you guys are so special, I pulled over.
Thank you.
So that I can do this, so I can chop it up with you. It's not even an interview. This like old friends. What's going on? Ain't no interview.
Yo, tell them. Look, real quick before I get into it. Tell them about what me and you and Buck, Denny, and Skeet did the joint at the prison.
At the prison.
We in the prison. 200,000 males. And was that crazy?
I felt wanted. I don't care what none of y'all felt. I really, if nobody wants me here, then I'm just gonna leave the game alone.
If you couldn't get a man out of there, then you got problems. If you couldn't get a man out of there.
If I couldn't find it, if nobody, I mean, but we had a good time.
Yes.
Swear, that was the best time in prison that I've ever had.
The best time in prison.
And you thought it was
That's right.
so nice. We know he's gonna have like a green room, everything. They walked us straight where the prisoners. We walking. They gotta be on this side. I was like, wait a minute, we're lock up raw.
Listen, we came. I'm thinking, listen, Stiletto. I'm thinking that we gonna be behind a glass. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna be behind a big glass, and they gonna be out there. They walked us through the prisoners. Right there, we standing right there inside with the prisoners. Like one security guard at the door.
Yeah,
we in the room.
When they announced that the people in the front were all like lifers, like really, the closest to us, like so they don't got nothing to lose.
Right.
We couldn't get the traffic violators up front.
Hey, that's one hell of a VIP ticket. That's the VIP seats right there.
And Denny go in there, right, with this long FUBU shirt on that was back when the prisoners first went to prison. One of them dudes said, yo, I was locked up with that shirt on, and you still got it on. He had on the FUBU shirt right now, like FUBU. And them dudes was talking about this nigga. Them prisoners, man, said, if y'all don't get that nigga off that Yo, and it was long. It was like down to his feet.
It was like a lost and found shirt. Like he peed on himself and they had to give him extra kindergarten clothes or something. It was crazy.
And Skeet had on a fur. He had a tiger. Him and Buck had a full tiger around their neck. Like they had a tiger head around their neck. I said,
oh shoot! I dropped the phone. Looking all pretty. It was looking pretty.
Yeah. And how did they treat us, man, when we went to Bermuda? How did they treat us out in Bermuda?
Listen, Bermuda was beautiful. The people were beautiful. It was lots. Oh, I loved Bermuda. I can't wait to go back. Everybody was so sweet.
Yeah, they took care of us.
They did. It was royalty. Like I was like, am I supposed to be in this hotel? Sure?
Listen, they drove us. Listen, we went to the show. They picked us up, took us to one party, picked us up, took us to another party. Now I'm ready to go to the hotel. They took us to another party. Mm-hmm. 3 parties in one night. In one night. Okay, it was crazy, and it was crazy. But look, real quick interview. How did you get started into stand-up comedy? What made you want to do this?
I didn't want to do it. Like it wasn't planned. I was facilitating a class, and they were like, "You're funnier than the comedians we saw at the show. We dare you to go on stage." So it was a dare. Wow. And then I got on stage, and I just loved it, and I never left it alone. It was like orgasmic.
Orgasmic. Oh, wow.
Orgasmic. That's the only way I can describe it. It's like how you got to get that fix every now and again. You become addicted to it.
Right.
Great. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. That was in the story. I ain't act like it was that interesting. I
thought you was going to say. Stiletto, I thought you were going to say I tried to be a stripper first, and the money wasn't coming as fast as I give me some juice. You just said I'm funny.
I'm too fluffy to be a stripper. They gonna come into the stage pound cake.
Coming to pound cake. I like pound cake. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Go ahead, Joe. They make the most money, the fluffy ones. Like,
That's
How long
funny.
you been doing it for though?
11 years.
11 years?
And 5 years seriously, but 11 years is the total time. You know, when you first start out, you don't know what you're doing, whether you're coming or going. I always worked a day job, so I was just like, you know, this is fun. And then like 5 years ago, it became business.
Yeah.
You know, it became, people were like, oh, you're really fun. I'm like, seriously? Let me just go. You know, I don't have balls, but boobs to the wall.
So tell me this. So tell me this. Go ahead, Joe.
Go ahead, Joe.
You say you worked a day job. Do you still work your day job, Stiletto?
I do. I still work a day job. I'm somebody's whole boss.
Wow. Wow.
That's what's up. And tell me this. When was the first time that you really felt like you were a bona fide comedian, like versus you just doing it, you know, on the fly?
Oh man. Okay. That's a hard question. I always felt I was a bona fide comedian. It's like, no, when I got paid, let me know I was a bona fide comedian.
That's right.
That probably was somebody offered me money for this skill. I was like, seriously, you gonna pay
that
me?
makes
That made
sense.
a big difference. I was like, oh, this hit different. So yeah, that would probably be when I felt as though, this might work out.
Well, you got paid.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So
make dollars, gotta make sense.
That's right.
go ahead, Joe.
No, that's right.
So
No, go ahead, Mike. Go ahead.
So every time I seen you, you have like killed stage, like not just did good. I mean, you've always killed stages with. So have you ever not done well? Have you ever bombed? Because I've never seen you bomb.
I've never bombed, but I've had moments where I haven't done so well, where I knew, I felt it. You know what I mean? They may have still laughed, but I was like, that was some trash. Like I was either all over the place, like I couldn't remember my jokes.
Right.
I mean, and you know, I didn't get the laugh that I know that this joke warrants. Type situation. But every time that that's happened, it's always because I was uncomfortable. Like before getting on the stage, like either, you know, I didn't like my outfit or something personal was going on. Like my mind mentally wasn't into it. But I've never been like booed or anything. I actually in Philadelphia, Philly scared me.
What?
It scared me a bit. What is the club? What's the club that was upstairs on South Street?
The Laugh House?
The Laugh House?
Yeah.
The Laugh House.
Yeah, and it was my first time, and I was new to the game, and I came up there with another comedian, and we went for a contest, and I was like, I don't even care about winning the contest. I just want to touch this stage. Right. And I get up there, and let me backtrack. So the other comedian I'm with goes up, and they say from Baltimore, Maryland, blah, 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 and he goes up, and there's a gentleman sitting right in the front, because I didn't know. See, in Baltimore, they move to the back. They don't want to be in the front. In Philly, they scoot their chairs up to the stage to just make sure that you can hear the boo. Yeah. So he's up there doing his thing, and they're like, boo, boo, like just not like dragging it out or nothing, just boo, boo. Right. Get off the stage, go back to Baltimore, we hate you. And I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like, please don't put me up next. Don't tell them I'm from Baltimore. Don't say nothing. And they're like, next. Matter of fact, Buck was hosting that night. Buck said, next young lady coming from the same place that we just booed. Baltimore, Maryland. And the gentleman, I got up there and I didn't even get 2 words out, and the gentleman was sitting in the front. He was like, you better be funny. I was like, you ain't about to boo me. I will fight before I get booed in here. You know what I'm saying? We will fight. I'm going to jump in the audience. All this on you. And he was like, all right, little Fluffy, go ahead and do your job.
Little Fluffy.
But it worked out. They laughed really hard. By the end, they didn't even remember I was from Baltimore. But the bad part is, you know, when you get a comedian that doesn't do so well, and y'all drove together, he ready to go. I'm ready to sign autographs. I want to take him and kiss babies, and he like, come on. I'm like, man.
You know, that's one thing I noticed about you, Stiletto, doing comedy over the years. Watching you, you seem so comfortable when you on stage. Do you have any times that you feel a little fear of not going up on stage?
Man, I'm nervous as heck every stage, no matter how big, how small. I can't eat before I go on stage. I'm super duper nervous. Like if people see me beforehand, most of the time you're gonna catch me in the corner sitting there quietly. Like I'm not all in your face when I'm sitting in the audience or I'm backstage. But then when I hit the stage, that's where I am my most comfortable, so I can't wait to do it. But them nerves are always there. I feel like I'm gonna vomit every time. Like, are they gonna laugh? Are they gonna like me?
Well, that's good.
So,
Some comedians take a dump before they get on stage.
That's what I do. Yep. That's
Really?
me. Mhm. Yeah,
They
that's me.
do?
If I have to listen, I'm superstitious, and if I gotta poop at the last stall, and if somebody's in that stall, I'm not gonna start the show until I get to that last stall because I'm superstitious. Because if I'm at the other stall, I don't do well, and I wait for somebody to come out that damn stall. I'm superstitious. I need that last stall before I get on.
and he not lying. He
Yeah.
really not lying. He did that. He did that when we was in Newark, New Jersey. I'm
Yeah.
like, what is he doing? He's ready to go
I
on.
need to get to that
Yeah,
stall, or it's going to go
he's
bad.
waiting for one stall and kept coming outside saying, he's in my stall. They in my stall. They in my stall. It's his stall.
Yeah, I'm knocking like, yo, son.
Yo, how long you gonna be in
How
there?
long you gonna be? And he's like, yo, there's some other stalls right there. I'm like, no, I need that stall.
And I've been shaking your hand and stuff like
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah. He's definitely got the shitty hand.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Shitty hand.
Little shitty bill.
Yeah. You better not call me the stage and shit.
So Stiletto, tell me this: who were like your comics? I know you said you didn't really want to be a comedian or anything, but once you got into comedy, who were some of the ladies that you would try to be like, or not say be like, or you really liked their style? Let's just say that.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, there's a plethora of different women, but I was looking at the male comics because I feel like even though I have all the lady parts, I'm just a comedian. You know what I mean? I don't like that whole comedian type situation. So I was looking at everybody, the greats, Richard Pryor, Red Fox, of course, Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart. I mean, it's so many of them that, I like George Carlin, Bill Burr, like, so I kind of fluctuate. But Whoopi Goldberg was probably the first female that I was like, wow, she did characters. Like, she entertained you from beginning to end. Like, whether you think that she's the funniest person in the world, it was, like, so entertaining to watch. But, yeah, my top 5 comedians are Stiletto.
I like that.
Right, that's that
I like that.
No, you ain't going nowhere because we have a segment. I need your top 5 because everybody answer this question. I need your top 5 comedians because we do this little segment. I know Stiletto is that one. Huh?
See, it's the only one. If I don't love me, then who else will?
I know that's right.
I'm in my top 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1.
I'm with
I
you.
know
That's right. The top 5 influencers.
If you was going to put a show together,
there you go. Hey, you stole my line. That's my line. That was my next question.
Go ahead, say it.
No. But if you were going to put a show together, who would be your top? Who would be the 5 that you would bring to the show that you was putting together?
I know she's gonna say Timmy Hall. Her people.
You mean are we talking local or we just talking just?
We talking about a budget that you can make you some money, and you're gonna get them for the low. Say no, just a budget. No, this a budget. Like a budget was out there, and you could really bring the 5.
We're trying to get your top 5 comedians, and you start and you.
Yeah, top 5, dead or alive.
Top 5. I don't have a top 5 dead or alive. But if I was putting a show together,
well, then make it local. Then we'll make it local.
Okay, I'll make it local. That makes it easier.
Right.
I definitely, if I had it my way, locally, Timmy Hall, of course, because that's my dog.
Yes.
Larry Lancaster, because he influenced me when I first came into the game. Oh gosh, shoot. Locally, dang it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Damn, ain't nobody. Damn.
When you say, but y'all asked her, y'all asked her locally, and you talking about just in Baltimore or East Coast?
No, not just in Baltimore.
Okay,
No, not just in Baltimore.
Okay,
No, not just in
Baltimore.
No, not just in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Okay.
We trying to
y'all
get
about to have her in trouble.
Like,
they trying to have you in trouble.
I ain't never gonna be on nothing.
No, not your. It ain't gotta be just your Baltimore people. We saying like your talents and your compones, whoever it would be, your 5 would be.
talent would definitely be on there because I rock hard with talent. Gosh,
And you said Tim Hall, so that I'm sure you was gonna use Tim Hall.
yeah, freak. That's hard. So I like so many people. Why y'all putting me through this?
Come on now.
I'm just gonna start naming
Don't be
people
afraid
that
not to mention Malcolm name either.
All right, I'm gonna make it real. Are we gonna make it real? Are we gonna make it real easy for you? What would be your 5 that you would want to see at an event?
The 5 that I want to see at an event.
That you would want to see. That you would want to see it. Yeah.
And they don't have to. It could be anybody.
It could be any 5. It could be any 5.
Anybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I like him.
There you go.
There you go. Okay, boom. All right. So Dave Chappelle, I definitely would love to see. Eddie Murphy would be one. Bill Burr, like I said, is one of my favorite people. I'm going to have to say, oh my gosh, after that, I don't think, no, not that one. I'm going through my Rolodex. Wait a minute. Gosh, I actually want to see Wanda Sykes. I want to see her live. I would like to see her live. And
one more.
Andrew Dice Clay.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
Whoa.
I didn't even know he was
one of my favorites.
He's still living.
Yeah, definitely.
I love
okay.
everybody
One of my
that's
favorites.
just true to themselves. Yes.
I used to like him. I didn't know he was still living.
I don't know if he is either, but this is what I like.
He's still living. He actually just did. He actually just did Vegas.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay, I thought he did somewhere with people that go when their careers.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Enough of comedy. The question that we talked about, like Ice Cube, can you be bought for a small price? Can you be bought? Because Ice Cube apparently must have got a check under the table. So we want to ask you, would you work for Trump?
What I'm gonna say about in regards to the people that sway in that direction, you have to understand that right now people are making it a color thing and a this and that, and it's really money. It's really a social status.
Yep.
So the 1%, the richest people in the world right now are making bank with him in office. Okay, so they're getting richer. So you have to understand, even if they're not publicly coming out and saying, I mess with dudes based on the fact that he makes sure that my stuff is good.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a lot of people that feel the same way, but no, I can't, because I would still have to sleep with myself at night.
Right.
Absolutely.
So I ain't gonna be able to do that. And
Okay.
I'm gonna stand back and stand still, whatever you said.
And guess what? Not only is that 1% making money right now, the niggas that don't have nothing is making money. They making more money than us right now.
Right. The whole idea is to get rid of the middle class. That's the thought process. You got the rich, you got the poor. Both you want to appease both sides, and then you leave that middle class like
the middle class. We the ones hurting. Yep.
Right. It's either you want to get rich or get poor.
Definitely.
God trying.
Yep. Well, Malcolm said $10,000 and he's all in. He don't care what's going on for 10,000. He ain't say 100,000. He ain't say $1 million. He said 10 grand. And Donald Trump is his right hand man. So all he wanted was that PUA. That's all he wanted. He want PUA money.
If you think about it, he didn't just got a stimulus. That's
what I'm
saying. That's it.
Same old stimulus to be hungry.
If he can throw in some crab legs, it's a drop. If he can throw in some crab legs, it's a wrap. I'm done.
I hope that if that happens, that he don't have no bathroom stall at the end.
I do too.
Listen. But look, Stiletto, I know you're on your way to your show, and we pulled you over, right? And I know I don't want you to be late for your show. It's been an honor to have you on here. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for finally catching up, but we caught you coming to the show. All right.
Right.
So,
that's what's up. I appreciate it. I had a good time. Y'all done got me all tickled. Now I'm about to go ahead and tickle some people. I'm like, I was talking to some funny people. I appreciate that. Thank y'all for not
real quick. Tell the people where they can reach you at real quick before you go out.
Where they can reach me. Stiletto Funny on Instagram, Comedian Stiletto Cat. Oh wait, what? Well, comedianstiletto.com. Of course, you can visit my website. Stiletto Cat Smith on Facebook. I also have Comedian Stiletto pages you can follow as well. You can find me everywhere. And listen, if you're anywhere in the DMV area, October 31st, I got the Foolishness Comedy Show in costumes, $200 sexy contest. Okay, cash
Oh.
prize going to be given
Okay.
away. So bring the sexy.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
coming.
Yes.
Hey, Malcolm, we need to go out there. We need to go out there, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on out.
We need to
It's
go
gonna be
out
Let's
there.
go down there.
And then I got the Stiletto experience, the Stiletto show, rocking for years and years, and it's coming back to Baltimore on November the 14th. So make sure you get your tickets to that Stiletto show 2020.eventbrite.com. Come on out, experience me.
Yeah, that's right.
You making me
That's
come
right.
on out now. I'm about to go out there. I'm about to ride out there now. Listen,
Get the
thank
experience.
you, baby. Thank you.
Thank you,
very
Stiletto.
much. We love you, babe.
I love
All right,
you
now.
guys.
All right.
All right, now
Thank
you have
you.
a nice one.
Love you
Thanks for the
too.
show.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Yeah. Very, very. She's a very, very funny lady, man. I'm just like Joe tell you.
Yeah.
Is she a beast or what?
I like Stiletto,
Yeah.
man. I like Stiletto. She always stay busy, and like I said, she's very comfortable on stage, and she handles business. Definitely. Gets
Yeah,
the crowd involved, and it's really good.
I like her energy. Her personality is good. She humble.
Oh yeah.
And she like, it's about me. Me. That's what's up.
Right.
You
Know
like
what I mean?
that?
Right.
What,
Yeah, I like that.
what time is it anyway? Before we
It's only 7:31. When you
Okay.
look up to that left, you see that 31 minutes moving there, right to the left where it says live. That's the real time. You
Right.
see that right up there? You see that?
Okay.
Yeah, you good. Everything's great.
Okay.
Is that just
So-
on Malcolm's? Because I
Hey,
don't see
so
that on mine.
what's the question? What's the question of the day? We can put that the picture up and
Oh,
everything for the question of the
Joe,
day.
Tell us about this question of the day that we got going on. Oh, there it is right there.
Okay, so basically, if a man is attracted to a
Oh, okay.
sexy stud, does that make him
If
gay?
a man is
So
attracted
everybody,
Come back with that again. If a man is attracted to a sexy stud,
so basically,
does that
what we
make him gay?
have, what we have is a strong-looking woman,
a strong woman.
a strong woman.
Basically, there are people that's like saying some of those. You ever see those bodybuilders that be in the gym and they be all like they be like buffed up and like
Yeah.
there are, and they're not studs though. Okay, I mean they're not, all of them. You know what I'm saying? But the question is, if a man.
So basically, the question is,
Go ahead.
if a man
Mhm.
likes a woman who pretty much could be strong looking like a man or look like a man, does that make them gay? I guess that's what. Now
Somebody just called in and answered the question?
Uncle Dave says she's still a woman. Uncle Dave says she's still a woman. Thank you, Uncle Dave.
Uncle Dave says she's still a woman. See, Uncle,
Says
y'all
she's
don't
still-
know Uncle Dave. Get them even if they're more closer to a man. Y'all don't know Uncle
Oh
Dave.
no! Don't say that about Uncle Dave.
I'm just playing.
Don't see.
He's a damn lie.
Okay, have any one of y'all ever dated somebody that's like fit in shape, not looking like a man, but like really, really in shape? You know what I mean? Have you ever done that before, Joe?
I haven't been with nobody that was like muscular and shaped like that before, but I have in my younger days had encounters with women who look like that. Believe it or not, I think they're women regardless at the end of the day, and they still have needs.
Well,
So basically,
they ain't mad. They mind made up.
Make up your mind.
No,
did you do it or did you not do it? Make up your mind. Okay. Don't say. Look, he gonna say. Well, I never had a woman like that, but when I was younger,
not no muscular built.
No
muscular built, but they had the whole look.
Yeah, well, Malcolm, basically what he's saying is he was in a relationship he just hit.
That's what I'm saying. Thank you.
You gotta listen to him. Goodness gracious, boy.
That's
you
right.
That he trying to tell you I wasn't in a dating her. He just was hitting it. He hit it maybe a time or two.
Long time ago.
A long time ago.
ago.
But now he's happily married.
long time ago. So now to me, let me say something. Them baggy jeans, all them tattoos and shit, and them Timberlands. When that come off, it's a woman, a 95% chance it's a soft woman under there because they ain't been touched.
Right.
Them boobies, them boobies is nice and firm because ain't no man hands all up on them.
You ain't never lied. I would date a stripper just to take their Timberlands. I would date
just to take their Timberlands.
yes.
You can
Just take their Timberlands.
Yes.
Yeah, you're a thief, and you want to sell your soul for 10 grand, boy. You something else, man.
Hey, y'all gonna be wearing the same sweatsuits.
They done took all the size 34s in the stores. They took all the jeans, skinny jeans. But I mean, would you date a midget? Would you date like my fantasy? No lie, I ain't gonna lie. My fantasy is to make love to a midget girl.
Midget
girl.
Like midget, I might be the only one that watch midget porn, right? I be watching midget porn. I used to watch Jerry Springer
midget porn.
Battle of the Midgets on Jerry Springer. The little girls be coming out there. Because you can take them and you can sit them on the dresser and carry them to the other room.
You just want to be empowered. You want to be able to throw them around and carry them. You ain't shit.
Nice
I don't know what midgets you talk about.
Y'all trying to,
Them midgets be big as shit. They be small, but they be heavy.
they be
You
heavy.
just picking them little midgets
heavy.
up. They heavy.
You just want to wrestle a midget. You want to throw a midget on the bed. You something else.
Listen. Look, I didn't get a chance. Listen, real quick though, because before we bring on Lady Shine, I usually try to tell something about my life, but I want to tell a quick story. I call this is what I want to ask y'all too. It's called the most disrespectful conversation ever. Somebody told me something that this happened years ago, and I said, and it's been in my head to tell people this, and to me it's disrespectful. All right, and I'm gonna tell you this story real quick, and I don't want the person, if they listen to this, to call in and say, Michael, I'm gonna kick your ass. This happened years ago. Okay. This guy that I know years ago, he's an older guy. He's like 65, 70, right? But his wife, yeah, this real shit, man. He like 70. His wife had passed away. He had her in the vase. For the cremate, because she was cremated. Mm-hmm. But what happened was he was dating this young girl early. Like right after the wife passed away, he already was with this young girl. I think she must have knew he was coming into some cash. So she had this young girl, right? So he was supposed to go away to like Jamaica to pour her ashes out into the ocean, right? On this bridge in the ocean. But for some reason, this fool, was that sound of ashes? This fool, this guy took the young girl with him. Like it was like a trip to go away to Jamaica.
So he's going on a date.
It was only to the young girl. This is just a damn date, right?
Yeah.
So this is disrespectful. But that ain't the disrespectful part. First of all, you shouldn't have took the young girl with you to throw the ashes out into the ocean. But this is funny shit. When he told me this, I couldn't believe it. Apparently, they must have had something going on that they needed to go and hurry up and go. So he out there on the bridge with the ashes about to pour them in, and he's crying, he's taking his time, and she comes and you see her hand come and pour the ashes. Like, I ain't got time for this shit. We got to hurry up. Threw the lady ashes out everywhere. Ashes all in the man's face, everything. That was the most disrespectful shit I've ever heard in my entire life. She's like, I ain't got time for this. And blew the man ashes all. This is a real fucking story.
He gonna kick your ass. He gonna kick your ass. He gonna kick your ass on the story.
Listen, nobody knows who it is.
No, he know what it is.
And that was his wife ashes.
Yes. He took the girl.
Yes.
With her. He shouldn't have had the young girl with him. We ain't got time.
He shouldn't have had her with him.
And
he shouldn't have had her with him.
Well, the ashes.
Don't no woman care about that shit.
Well, him and the ashes was moving on.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
But the girl ain't supposed to blow the ashes out, though.
She helped him hurry up the process.
Yeah, we ain't got time for this shit.
I think you're gonna say they smoked him.
Yo, I ain't never heard no shit like that in my
And
life.
that's disrespectful.
That's
Yes.
crazy.
That's disrespectful. Yeah.
Listen, is it time? What time we got? Oh yeah, we can bring on. Oh, now
40,
it's time.
7:40.
That's perfect time. It's time for the beautiful Lady Shine. It's, we got Lady Shine. Oh, dang, this she is beautiful. Look at them lips. Look at the beautiful Lady Shine.
Malcolm, shut
You're beautiful.
You got me over here about to spit up.
It just seemed like them lips is just thriving on the camera though.
Up, listen to you talk about your fetish for a little person.
A midget, yeah.
You can take them and sit them wherever.
And Joe, I want to know how you know how heavy they are.
Because he ain't too tall. He ain't too tall. That's why.
They regular people to me. I'm 5'4". They regular to me. That's that's just my type.
Malcolm telling on himself with that one.
But what you got for us?
You can please a little person, huh, Malcolm?
Yes. You can take them all over the rooms. You can carry them everywhere. They got them little thick little legs.
Oh my goodness!
Like little chicken wings. Like it looked like the chicken wings from the Chinese restaurant. Like little chicken wings from the Chinese restaurant.
Oh my God!
What you got for us, Lady Shine? What you got for us?
All right, peace, kings, and I like to say, welcome to the show, JoetheBoss. Welcome.
That's it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
We ain't got no facts for you.
I see.
We don't.
Yeah, you know what? I see that you guys talk about something that I was going to mention today as it pertains to Ice Cube and all the backlash that he's getting because he said that he sat down with Donald Trump to talk about the Black agenda, basically.
Right.
But the thing about it is that this has been a conversation that's been going on forever. I think we talked about that a couple of shows ago as it relates to Dr. Claude Anderson. So all of these things that these people are doing when they're saying that Black people have to have an ass and they don't care, a lot of Black people are saying, we don't care who the president is as long as they meet the Black agenda. So as I said before, this is a conversation that's been going on forever because Dr. Claude Anderson started this conversation. He has a book out called Powernomics that has a blueprint for Black America. In that blueprint, he states that, Black people are the only people who are loyal to politicians, and we support them even though we don't receive anything from with our vote. And so now I am so proud of the, guys, our generations, the rappers of our generation, the entertainers of our generations, they're the people who's pushing this because, just like when you think about the culture, the rap culture, like you think about a Jay-Z and the type of guys that are pushing these agendas, they're the type of guys that are in your face and they come off to be like fearless. And I'm just super proud of what they're doing in politics. So what happened was basically with George Floyd, a lot of people like even Ice Cube said with this thing with George Floyd pissed him the hell off. And he just set everything down and like, yo, we got to do something about this. So, so it's not that he's a Trump supporter. It's the same thing that Claude Anderson says. I don't care who's in office. What are you going to do for Black people? That's what, and he has an agenda. He has an ask, and he did the asking. So I don't see anything wrong with that. Only thing I see wrong with it is don't get it twisted. He said that he put $500 billion on the table. Don't get it twisted. We know that man will say anything for the vote and to get into office. That does not mean that he's actually going to do that. And I don't believe, even though he said that, I don't believe that he's going to do that. That he would do that because those people who voted for him, they still waiting for their wall to be built. He'll say anything to get into office, so we can't trust him or whatever. But I'm just saying that a lot of people he's getting a lot of negative backlash for what he did. However, basically what he did is what we all should have. We should have been doing that. We should do that with the Democratic Party. We should not allow you to be in office. We should not allow you to have our vote unless you're doing something for us and particularly Black people. And that's the same thing I was saying last week when I was talking about or whatever week it was, me and Malcolm had that back and forth about Obama, and I said, what did Obama do for Black people in particular? So basically, people are tired of not having our needs met as Black people. So that's all that was about. So I'm proud of Ice Cube. I'm proud of I'm proud of Black men stepping up and being like, "F this, yo, what's up? What's up?" I'm proud of them for that. So that's that. The other thing that I'm super proud of that I started to talk about last week is I love Killer Mike, and I know you guys probably have heard this already about how Killer Mike has partnered with Ryan Glover, who's a TV founder. He was a TV founder of Bounce TV, and he sold that for like $295 million or something. But
for how much?
$295 million.
Wow.
Or whatever. But they have come together and they have opened a Black bank that's going to be totally digital. So you don't have to be in Atlanta to be a customer. It's going to be totally online. And I love, like I said before, about the rappers that came out of our generations, like they revolutionary. This is Black Mike is a freaking rapper, yo. Not Black Mike, Killer Mike.
Killer Mike.
Yeah, he's a rapper, man, and he, like what him and T.I. are doing, it's so powerful now, and I love how they're unapologetically Black and unapologetic for the Black people, and they're not just talking, they're actually doing. Like I was stated before, like maybe last week when I got cut off, Killer Mike, I got cut off when I was talking, but I'm probably about to get cut off now. But anyway, but like I was saying,
you itching to go back to the scratch?
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking.
No, listen, I know I got a line on here anyway. But I don't know. Like I was saying last week, I don't know if you guys remember, but like a few years ago, Killer Mike headed this initiative for Black people to invest in Black banks, because what was going on is that a lot of Black banks were they were dying or whatever, because we put out money everywhere but in these banks. So he had this really successful initiative for us to take our money. He's not saying take all your money out of the mainstream banks, but at least invest some of your money in Black banks. So because of that initiative, he ended up coming up with this he decided to start his own bank, which I think is freaking awesome, because you know what? We talk a lot. Our leaders, our entertainers, we talk a lot. We have a strategy. We have a plan. But how many of us actually go through with it, right?
Right.
So the fact that Killer Mike is doing this, I think this is super, super awesome. And Killer Mike now, a lot of people talking about, how I like to say about Ice Cube, but I heard Killer Mike the other day saying the same thing that Ice Cube is saying. He was like, he basically was telling people, don't just vote because it's Democratic. Vote for the person who's going to do something for you.
Right.
Now, Killer Mike and those entertainers that we talk about, they make over $400,000 a year. So it is beneficial for them to vote for a businessman who have their interest in heart. So we can't just think, and these are rich people, so they have their agendas as well. I don't care even if they are Black, they're still business people. They understand money and the economy. And so basically, they're going to vote for, they're not voting for dignity, they're voting for dollars or whatever. So, every Black person doesn't think the same. And maybe now, but the only thing about that is that it's the timing of it. It's like, to me, it's bad timing to be having those conversations, because you know what? Me personally, I want Trump out of there. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? How much money, he gives to the economy? Because I feel like that if he wins, that our lives are on the line. I really do. So the question here becomes money or life. Like, what is it? Quality of life. Is a fine line between that. So that is my time. That was 10 minutes exactly, Nate. Okay.
Well, good.
Nate had that old stopwatch around his neck. He was like, like a gym teacher.
But I just want to say, I'm so proud of these black men. I'm so proud of these hip hop artists that are taking these strong stands for our community. I think it's
Right.
awesome.
Right.
Absolutely.
I'm glad you touched on that, Lady T, because that's something that our black community really don't understand. Like Killer Mike, he's been saying that same talk for years. I've been following him for years. Stop voting for people just because it's the thing to do. It's the democratic thing to do. Vote for the person who's going to do something for our community. And I like I said, I've been watching Killer Mike say that for years. And that's what it's about. That's why a lot of the celebrities, a lot of the ones that's making that big money, they have been voting for those guys for years. Trump just messed up because of the racial situation. That's what Trump went wrong at. And that's why I think he's going to end up losing this battle right here this time.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I hope he loses, because like a lot of people, the things that's going on, like with Tamika Mallory, the issues that's going on with our community. I believe those people when they say that our lives depend on this vote.
Yeah, because no telling what he's gonna do. And I believe riots and all kind of stuff is going to get worse if he's still in office. Race riots.
Yeah,
Definitely race riots.
That's true.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Hill, what happened to your picture?
I don't know what happened to it. It ain't on it no more, but it's all good. We still live, right?
Yeah, and this is remember, this is a president who refused to denounce white supremacy.
Yeah,
can't vote for that dude, man. Come on.
Yeah,
right. That shows that means a lot of money from them groups went to him.
Oh,
that's
absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's at the end of the day, Donald Trump, he's a businessman. Period. Period. That's how come for real. That's how come he will. He don't mind saying, I'm gonna do this for black people.
Gotcha.
He'll do anything to win.
Right.
Absolutely.
You know what else? You know what else I think, Lady T? I think he's the type of guy who wants to do those things so he can say, I'm the first one who did it. He's not really doing it because he wants to help black people. He's doing it so he can say at the end of the day, well, I'm the first president who gave the blacks this. I'm the first one who gave the Jews this. So that's what I think he's doing. He's not really out truly to help us. He just want to go down in history as the first president who did this. He the first president who freed, black people from the jail system. That was incarcerated for a long time. That's his whole kick.
Right. You're right about that. And I say this, he needs to do all of those things or whatever. But I mean, the person that he showed us that he is, we can't. Are we that fragile that we're selling selling ourselves? It's like we sell ourselves for $1 or whatever. You know what I mean? Come on, man. We can't do that.
Well, Malcolm said he's going to sell himself for $10,000.
Well, we all know Malcolm ain't nothing but a trick in the hoe. We all
$10,000. Whoop that trick.
Tricking midgets.
Whip that trick.
Listen, that's the end of our show. Thank y'all very much. This is the Hill-arious Show. I want to thank Stiletto.
Go ahead.
Because I don't want to hear that. Y'all crazy.
Go ahead. You went out and everything.
Left.
No, we gotta do it the right way with the music and everything, man. You don't want nobody, you want to put the mute button on everybody.
Yeah, because y'all talking crap.
Go
ahead,
man.
I want to thank everybody. I want to thank our guests, man. This is the Hill-arious Show each and every Thursday from 7 to 8. I want y'all to tune in. We got a real special guest coming on next week, man. It's a crazy show. And listen, man, Joe, shout out to you. Shout out to, this is your first time on with us, man. You are now part of the Hill-arious Show, man. It's an honor. One of the best comedians in the city of Philadelphia, NA, one of the best engineers, one of the best everything we ever had. Shout out to my man, Ron G's. Listen, each and every Thursday.
Ron G's, Platinum Touch.
Ron
G, PT.
This is the Hill-arious Show, man.
And listen, before we leave, Malcolm, I really do want to take that trip out, be more. So we're going to do that. Let's get together and do that. Let's go support that, man.
We got to
start moving again. You know what I mean? Keep our tight niche, man, because what we're doing here is special. And don't forget, for everybody that's still tuned in, we're going to start, having somebody come do 3-minute segments, up-and-coming comedians that come up here and tell you a little joke. So that's something we're going to start promoting too as well.
Real quick, what's the date of your show that you got coming up?
December 5th, Comedy Under the L. I'm back. December 5th, Comedy Under December the 5th.
Okay.
And where's
December
it at?
5th, Comedy Under the L. Frankfurt, 4450 Frankfurt Avenue.
Oh, you trying to get us killed?
Frankfurt Avenue.
Oh man, you want to get us killed? No, we coming.
Black-owned establishment.
No, we gonna be there. We gonna be there. Make sure we be there. All right, make
Let's
sure
go,
we
baby.
Right.
we leave
This
that
is
down.
the
We're gonna
Hill-arious
support
Show,
that.
man. We out of here. Let's
right.
go.